throw. There's a left back. A Derby, I believe. The Giants from the pivot. The Giants from the pivot. Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right out one, second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? No. Wide right. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight and the Mets win it. The band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program, where we talk the sports and other stuff like animals. Speaking of which, Dave, what do you call a Generation Z cow?
Oh, I don't know.
Spoiled milk. Anyway, I'm Bobby Tamburo, and here's the star of the program, Eastside Dave McDonald.
I get it. Because, yeah, those Generation Zers and those millennials, they're all spoiled pieces of shit. And maybe one of those people qualifies. I don't know exactly how old this legend is, but today's special guest, as we welcome him to the show, ladies and gentlemen, the legend from the Bronx, Bronx Johnny, everyone.
Gentlemen, how goes it? Yeah. How goes
Bronx
it? How was your
Johnny.
Mother's Day, man?
My Mother's Day was excellent. I didn't really do a lot. My mom went to my brother's in Virginia.
Oh.
Now, I got her a card. I did the good thing. There was a card waiting for her when she got back from Virginia. I also, I watched her dog, Dolly. So her little dachshund.
Great breed, too. That's a great breed. I love those breeds.
Johnny, of course, in Roy Harder, dealing with the neck surgery. But Roy returned last week, Johnny, and said he will be returning now to more and more episodes. This week wasn't great for him because of Mother's Day and whatnot. Okay. But Roy Harder is back. And Bronx Johnny, you're looking good. You're looking fantastic. How are you feeling in Boston, surrounded by Celtics fans, as the Knicks are up 2-1 on the Boston Celtics, but a lot of anxiety here in the New Jersey area where I am because the Knicks got annihilated in Game 3.
23s, man.
And people think that Game 4 will be, the same thing, Johnny.
No.
So what do you think, buddy?
I think the Celtics are going to come back even harder this time, channel some Larry Bird magic and get it going again. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way.
You're a Celtics fan?
Yeah, I adopted two teams. I took the Celtics and the fucking Bruins. So, I can't. My wife's a fucking Lakers fan.
Thank God you chose those teams, Johnny.
You're originally from the Bronx. You
Yes,
are a Yankees fan.
Yeah, for life.
And you have a football team.
The Bears.
The Bears. So that makes no sense whatsoever. This is a perfect look into Johnny's mind.
I saw that Brian Piccolo movie. I was like, fuck, man, that's a tough team right there.
Saw that Brian Piccolo movie. What in 1971? It only played on TV. How fucking old are you?
They had it on Channel 5 when I was like in 92 or some shit. It was after
in
a Bears
time traveling machine. They had it on Channel 5 in 1992. Who the hell? Who's watching Brian's song on television in the 90s? My God, were you poor?
I mean, that's what was on, bro. Yo, I love Kojak too, by the way.
Typical fucking Central American. He's like 10 years behind the rest of society. In fucking 1997, Johnny was still playing with his GoBots.
You want to hear some funny shit though? I love the Bears and everything. I know it's a sensitive subject, but I feel like Brian Piccolo only really had chicken pox. He just had no cure for it in those days. It ain't like a real
Johnny,
serious thing.
It was cancer. Brian Piccolo had cancer.
Was it cancer? Damn.
Who played? And by the way, give me the 2 stars of the movie then. If you're such a big fucking fan, I'm going to put you on the spot right now.
James Caan and Nipsey Russell?
Nipsey fucking Russell played Gale Sayers, his best friend, Brian Piccolo's best friend.
I thought that was Nipsey. Was that not Nipsey Russell?
Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian, you motherfucker.
Not to be racist, but they kind of do look alike. If you pull up a picture.
Oh, God. You got Billy D. Lando confused with Nipsey Russell. No, you are a racist, even though you're a person of color. See, this is the proof that people of color are racist, not just us whitey.
Nipsey Russell was in the classic Wildcats with Goldie Hawn. Also,
I don't give a
Channel
shit.
11 exclusive. Great movie.
You're Mr.
Great football.
You're the Brian song guy, and you fucked up on Billy D. Williams, Mr. Colt 45, Mr. Lando Calrissian, He was fucking Harvey Dent in the original Batman, and they screwed him over.
Well, not the original, the remake, but yeah.
Not the one with Adam West in the fucking. What's the matter with you
today?
That's
the original. You don't think Batman Adam West is the original? That's
West, not baby. The original. That's the original TV series. That was stupid shit. We're talking in terms of movies. The Tim Burton's the original. I'm sorry.
Oh, I mean movie wise. Well, no. Adam
what about
West
the Dehydrator movie?
Hold on. Everybody's talking over yourself. What? Say it. What, Johnny?
Oh no, Adam West had the first one where he had to fight Penguin.
It was on television again, you motherfucker.
Still a movie.
Damn you.
Did you ever see?
Damn you.
Did you ever see Death Wish on Channel 11? They cut out a little bit of the rape, but I think they used the word cunt.
If it's a made-for-TV movie, it's a television product. That ain't a fucking cinema. No, sir. No,
That's
sir.
No cinema? You're crazy.
The fuck yes. You can't say something is the original movie. It's got to be playing in movie theaters, not that bullshit with the fucking.
I'm pretty sure Adam West, like on anniversaries, they played it in drive-ins.
Enough. And stuff. Some of us are trying to do a goddamn sports show. You two fucking potheads are off the rails. Just let's do a sports show. The Knicks, Celtics. Yeah. It's 2-1. Mm-hmm. The first 2 games were about the most exciting games I have seen ever. And this comes off the fact that they were. And this comes off the fact that the Knicks played an insanely fantastic series against the Detroit Pistons where every single game was close. Every game was great. The Knicks get the first 2 games, 1 and 2. They get the victories with Mikal Bridges making amazing plays. A defensive play on Jaylen Brown in game 1, a defensive play on Jason Tatum in game 2. In game 3, the Knicks fucking got blown out of the goddamn Garden. I knew that was going to happen. We all did. I had the Knicks on, but I was like, you know what? Today, it was Saturday. It was going to be a big wrestling event with me and Stanley. So I'm like, look, that's what I'm going to look forward to because game 3 is a loss because I felt like shit going into the game. And then after that, I was like, okay, fine. Tonight, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time is the tip-off. The Knicks have to win this game. They will not be winning the series if they don't win this game. I'm sorry. Now, they're a brilliant road team.
Yeah,
they have not lost in the playoffs on the road. 5-0. Mm-hmm. Okay? This is fucking incredible. All right? The topics of the messages. Save them for when I'm talking about that shit. Can you two marijuana-headed fuck-ups stay focused on the Dave Man today?
What did we do?
Just no. Don't go into business for yourself and put more messages up.
We didn't put messages up. I didn't.
He is putting. Some guy was talking about Ron and Fed's hypnosis show. I'm talking about the Knicks. Get it together. Get it together. Don't put up a fucking 900-word Ron and Fez hypnosis question while I'm trying to get into the fucking Knicks Celtics, asshole. God damn. A little focus. I love our show, gents, but I need a little focus. Thank you, buds.
Yeah, I'm here, man.
I know.
I didn't know I was going to be on Fox News today. There's a lot of yelling and shit.
I'm literally trying to talk to you, and there's like, Hey, Dave, with the Ron and Fez Hypnosis Show, were you really under? And I'd like to know, like, it's like 8,000 things. It's popping up on the screen. I'm like, I'm trying to talk and read this fucking insanely long question. It'd probably be best if he just didn't put it on the fucking screen, because then it fucking interrupts every fucking tangent I'm on. But somehow, 7 years into working with me, Robert can't figure out when I go on tangents, and he can't get my fucking momentum. He just can't get the chemistry. Okay. That's out of my system.
There you
You're
go.
a good boy, Robert. You're dealing with a lot.
I feel like there's a lag. So
Yeah,
like,
a little bit.
the chat is a few seconds behind, so they might bring things up that are relevant.
New rule! Put up a fucking message that's pertinent to the fucking thing that's coming out of my fucking mouth. Thank you. Don't put any messages on screen like that. Go into business for yourself,
That's what we were
boy.
talking about. I was just trying to be.
It isn't! It's a dickhead trying to fucking derail the show by getting you stupid asshole, to put his message on the screen. And I'm starting to get pissed off.
It froze.
Wake up!
Lag, man.
I want to talk Knicks Celtics. Can I?
Sure.
No messages! No messages! The Knicks have to win Game 4 tonight. Otherwise, it's going to put me in this mood. And it's like the universe is conspiring against the Dave man these days anyway. I can't get one fucking thing to go my way. Even though the Knicks lost, won games 1 and 2. That game 3 was such a pathetic fucking defeat. It's soul crushing. And now I'm questioning the existence of my own life itself and reality. I don't know what is up and what is down. The universe is conspiring against me. I need this win. I have to get the Knicks to win this fucking game, man.
Well, you guys have a good luck charm. A lot of Knicks fans didn't notice Game 3 when Cat went into the Garden. He didn't have on his lucky leather pants. The Knicks win when he has on his leather pants. And he's sashaying in there like a little bitch.
Karl Anthony Towns did not play well in Game 3 at all.
He had dick on his mind is what I think. He fucked somebody raw the night before and just puffed out.
Are you implying that Karl Anthony Towns is what? He's into men?
He's in the Pound Town, champ. Whether he's getting it or giving it, I don't know. But
Pound Town. He's in.
Yeah.
You know how they have their like H-Town series? That's what he wanted the Knicks jerseys to say. Pound Town.
Pound Town.
Okay. So he's the one who's getting pounded by men?
Could be pounding or getting pounded. I don't know. I don't delve into his life like that. Just the Knicks win when he has on them leather pants.
Let me ask you a question. How do you go from the Bronx your entire life? You move to Boston, you become a Celtics fan?
That's the culture out here. Like, I sell Celtics products damn near every day. We have a champagne that celebrates last year's championship still.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Is Jaylen Brown slowly becoming the most arrogant player in the NBA? This motherfucker thinks a lot of himself. He thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. He thinks he's the most. The fucking Celtics act like they're the fucking 90s Bulls. Okay, guys, you're the champions. Yup, you're the defending champions. Slow your roll. You've won once. In recent years, we've seen Giannis win once. We've seen Joker win once. Just because you win one ring doesn't mean you're going to become a dynasty. Slow your roll. Jaylen Brown talks about it. The Celtics, like fucking Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish are on the team. All right, like, chillax. You got a lot of shit to go. And the fact that the Knicks are up 2-0, now it's 2-1.
Yeah.
But the fact that the Knicks have taken it to you means you're not as great as you think you are. So just chill. This Jaylen Brown's coming across very arrogant and very condescending to me. The Celtics, Johnny, the Celtics think very, very highly of themselves.
They got the most titles in the sport. They should be a little confident going in.
These guys didn't win 18. These guys won 1. That's my point, Johnny.
That adds to the legacy, though. You've seen more Celtics titles in your lifetime.
Right.
That you see
as I've just pointed out, the NBA is full of superstars these days who have won one championship and then they're done. Giannis is looking to get traded because he can't win another fucking one in Milwaukee.
Well, they did fuck him over there in Milwaukee.
I also think Jaylen Brown has a chip on his shoulder because of the whole Olympics over the summer where they didn't take him. They took everybody else, even though he was the finals MVP. They took the bald dude who looks like he has.
And it did Tatum dirty too.
Yeah, so I think he does have a chip on his shoulder in the sense that he's trying to get people to pay attention to him. I think you're absolutely right with that.
And to be fair, and I've said this before, I've said it to some of my coworkers. I think he's the best player on that Celtics team. I think he's better than Tatum.
Okay, I mean he's better.
Like did you see
Jason
Tatum after Game 3?
Yeah, I mean, I
he
agree
looks like
with
a single mother and shit. I don't know why he dresses the way he fucking does. And I love Tatum, but he's got to dress a little bit more manly now. Like it's like a single mother reading stories and shit at night.
I don't think Tatum and Brown have played all that, fantastic. They've been okay. No. I would say Jason Tatum is still the better offensive player. I'm just a little bit down on just the Celtics' opinion of themselves. It's coming across very egocentric.
Well, I mean, you got Father Time himself, Al Horford, spanking Karl Anthony Towns all over the court in Game 3.
And Cat's not complaining either.
No, he's saying, thank you, Daddy.
I swear to God, I don't know where this Karl Anthony hate comes from.
He's very sad. I don't hate him. By the way, I don't hate him. He's just hysterical about how sassy he is. He looks like if you at McDonald's, he'd get down on one knee so you could fit him a McNugget.
All right, that's enough.
Just feed him like a giraffe. Just put the nugget in his mouth.
Breaking news in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo officially wants out of Milwaukee.
Good for him. He
wants to be traded.
Oof.
So here's the bottom line. Oh, hold on. You guys got to talk. I got to close my windows. I forgot that my windows.
Yo, so you think Cat's like down at Chelsea after games just pounding drinks in the men's room?
Who wants to buy me a drink?
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to dunk on you. Balls in your court. I'm like, what? Like, no, man, it's a regular ball. Like, no. Cat looks like he doesn't like regular balls. You know what I'm saying?
I'm already hated here at my apartment complex.
I don't know why, dude.
Just absolutely despised. I always need to make sure the windows are closed for the Davey Mac Sports Program and Yaddle Channel. Now they heard me going off on Robert for these crazy messages. I feel way better now having gone off on Robert. And maybe that took care of some of my Game 3 frustration. And that had been building, and it's just the frustration, the anger with the Knicks, because I am very, very worried about tonight.
To be fair, too, Tibbs runs you guys right. Your starters always play the most minutes.
Oh, I know.
So he has to lighten up on the workload a little bit.
Everybody on the Knicks is playing like 40 minutes a night. It's crazy. But what I think is the biggest issue is that in a weird fucking alternate universe, as brilliant as the Knicks have been on the road, they're very susceptible to being beaten at the Garden. And you're like, how the fuck is this happening? How is Madison Square Garden? Like, how can they play so poorly? I mean, they got beat by the Pistons, twice at the Garden.
Well, guys always show up at the Garden, so you know that. Like, that's been the thing since guys always show up at the Garden. Curry goes off, LeBron.
Show up at the Garden, the fucking Knicks.
Can I tell you who I think you should be most pissed at, Dave? Fucking Stephen A. Smith. Because if you watched his analysis right before Game 3, he said the keys to winning were making sure nobody on the Celtics goes off on the Garden and that Karl Anthony Towns had to play a big game. He literally jinxed your team. It's the same as coming up to your starting pitcher in the 7th inning and being like, hey, man, you got a perfect game going. Let's ride this out.
No, I mean, I can't say it's his job to make a prediction. And with Karl Anthony Towns not showing up for that game, that was huge. Look, here's the bottom line. If Towns and Brunson aren't going to get 25 each, I'm not even saying 30, but if Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson don't get 25 each, that's it. That's it. And they need another guy in an OG Anunoby or Mikal Bridges to also get in the 20s.
I think Bridges could do it for you guys.
And OG, you're going to find no bigger OG Anunoby fan on the planet Earth than the Dave man. I love this guy. Defense, steals, block shots. He can dunk. He finishes at the rim. He can shoot the three. he's slowly becoming an all-star. He averaged 18 points a game for the Knicks this year, but when Jalen Brunson was out for those 20 games, OG went up to 28 a game. This guy is capable of putting up a big fucking game. Let's get him involved. It's got to be Brown. It's got to be Brunson. It's got to be Karl-Anthony Towns. And we fucking need the goddamn OG Anunoby. If we don't get that fucking production, we're done. Mikal Bridges, he needs to be getting his 16 to 24 points. He also has to step it up. We're not talking 30 points from everybody, but we are talking, we got to get 20 points from you four guys. And then some production from Hart, some production from Mitchell Robinson. This whole hack a Mitchell Robinson thing, it's so fucking lame. I'm sorry. The whole hack a Shaq.
It works. What? Can't be mad at it. It's working.
It's working. It worked once. It didn't work twice.
I got a good feeling. I'll tell you this right now. I think Tatum goes off for 40 tonight or more. I think Tatum's going to go off.
I think the Knicks are going to play ABBA for their warm-ups, and we're going to see the biggest game of the series from Karl-Anthony Towns.
I don't care what fucking music they play. They can do It's Raining Men for all I give a shit.
No one's waiting for that. No umbrella for that guy.
You can't play that one. He'll be on his knees with his tongue out.
He could fucking be dressed up as RuPaul for tonight. I don't give a shit. Get out there in your best drag queen self. Give me 25 and 12, big dog. I'm not asking you to fucking put it into 50-point game. I need 25 and 12 from Karl-Anthony Towns. I need 25 to 30 from Brunson. I need fucking 16 to 24 from Mikal Bridges. I need 20 to 25 from OG Anunoby. We get that. We have a chance to win. Let's go.
I think it's 2-2 after the night, just to be fair. You guys look like you're wavering already. Oh, nervous. You guys are up 2-1. It doesn't feel like you're up, though.
I know. Oh, I agree. I agree.
I think you'd be worse off, and I mean this because you're a Knicks fan. I think if you were up 3-0, you'd be worse off mentally. Right?
Yes.
You'd be so fucking nervous.
Oh, I would be on edge as well. I'd be ready to bite off anyone who comes near me. And
I to put a comment on screen.
If we were up 3-0, I would have to keep my windows closed all day long. All day long. Like, even if I'm not doing a show, I would have to keep the windows closed I'm going to be by the way, I will be getting kicked out eventually. It's been too hard to keep up with the money. Didvod@AOL.com is my PayPal account. That's the only way you're going to keep me alive and keep me in business here. I'm just warning you all. We're going to be going away at some point, but whatever. It was a nice run. Go ahead, Robert.
I was just going to say, if you needed some good news, I feel like with how bad the Pacers spanked the Cavs, the Knicks will be getting more calls tonight because the NBA can better market a Knicks-Pacers Eastern Conference Finals than they can a Celtics-Pacers.
Well, I will say this. After that controversial call with the Knicks in, what was it, game 3 or 4 against the Pistons, and the Knicks won, it's like the refs have been fucking way, oversensitive about any, borderline calls with the Knicks. And it's like, whoa, hold on. This isn't the Yankees. It's the Knicks. Yeah. Yes, they're a New York market team. They haven't won the championship in 52 years. If you don't win a championship in over half a century, it means you probably haven't been getting calls. What's the excuse for the Knicks losing for the last 52 years? The Knicks are not a team that gets calls, so the referee needs to stop being, a little bit overly sensitive. Okay, call the fouls for the Knicks as well. Thank you very much.
Johnny does bring up a good point. It's almost like the Knicks are the fucking Washington. Who's the team that the Globetrotters beat up on every time?
The Washington Generals.
Generals. I almost said Senators, but I knew that was wrong because everybody has big performances against them. Yeah. At Madison Square Garden, they're the team that everybody wants to beat. But like you said, it's been 52 years. Let's get them one so they can be the bad boys.
I mean, come on. People are like, oh, well, the New York team gets the calls. Not the Knicks. No. I hate to say it, but that reputation really only belongs with the Yankees. It's not like people are like, hey, the Jets get a lot of calls.
I would say the 90s.
They always get calls.
Like in the New York market too, Rangers don't get fucking calls. You guys get
Rangers don't get called. Giants really don't get called. Jets don't get calls. You could say Mets don't get called. Like, I don't know this whole thing about the New York teams. It's the Yankees. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, other NBA playoffs that we had was unbelievably the Pacers crushed the Cavs in game 4, 129 to 109. And now the Indianapolis Pacers are up 3-1 on the best team in the Eastern Conference this season, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Massive choke job coming for the Cleveland Cavs. And that's why I never believed in the Cavs. And that's why I don't believe in the Oklahoma City Thunder. You got to prove it, dog.
Well, Thunder, then they tie up. They won yesterday.
Thunder tied it up.
Yeah.
Thunder tied it up.
They were clutch.
Thunder tied it up, but still 2-2 against the Denver Nuggets team. I don't know.
So the Cavs all season have been satin soft, and I think we're seeing that on display against Indiana. Yeah. But the most stunning stat was they were down 41 points at halftime.
Yeah.
And their star played. He didn't play the second half, and they
wasn't hurt
by 20. Yeah, he just didn't it's over. They're in their heads. That one's over. In the West, though.
I'm shocked because I got to tell you, I don't think – I'm still one of these people who just doesn't believe that Tyrese Halliburton is that good. He's annoying. I find him to be annoying. I don't like his Urkel.
Him and his dad.
But also he's got an Urkel type of thing where the shorts are very high and then the shirt is tucked into the waist. And it's like the shorts are practically, up to his nipple area. And it's like, what the fuck are we doing here, Halliburton? We're going for some sort of nerd. You're like, you guys give shit to fucking Karl Anthony Towns. This fucking Halliburton comes in with like fucking suspenders, a little like red bow tie. And it's like, what the fuck type of look is this? You're going for like 1992 nerd like look.
Maybe he's a Nation of Islam brother, and they just dress different now. Who knows?
He's better than a ball game. Colorful. It's too colorful for Nation of Islam. The fuck. It's more of like a Robin Williams. Like I got rainbow suspenders. I got a fucking Bobby Heenan sparkly bow tie. I'm just a hodgepodge of pop culture. I got a fucking Urkel glasses look on my fucking head. Hey, Tyrese Halliburton, chill, bro. And by the way, let me just say this. You know what? I am officially done with all sports and the whole fashion fucking, all of these fucking players, these football players and basketball players have to fucking walk the red carpet like they're going to the Oscars. They might as well have
the fucking video games by the way
out there for the goddamn E channel, being like, Tyrese Halliburton, what are you wearing? By the way, did you know my mom's dead? It's fucking. I find it to be embarrassing, and ESPN way too hard. Grabbed onto this very feminine way of looking at sports, and it's like. You get these female announcers. Oh, I love his fit today. Yeah. I love Tyrese Halliburton's fit today.
That's why they're there, because talking sports ain't it.
But it's like, why? But then people go, I wonder why basketball ratings are in the toilet. Oh, I can give you 4 or 5 fucking reasons, folks. There's a lot. Yeah. One main reason is that. And the second reason is it's just like Star Wars and just like Marvel. The feminization, the bringing in all of these ladies into
Karl Anthony Towns.
No, I get the joke. Let me fucking rant. You guys are dedicated to not letting me rant.
Yeah. Did you see Charles Barkley when Russell Westbrook walked in with the open shirt? Dave go, ooh, and they caught that on mic.
Why is it happening? Spicy. This is fucking lame. I am sorry. And if you watch First Take, the first thing those fucking idiots ever talk about is each other's outfits. They're like, welcome to First Take. Oh, that's a good fit, Kendrick Perkins. I'm like, who the fucking cares what Kendrick Perkins is wearing?
What show is the Jew boy on? Greenberg or whatever?
Jesus.
What's his name?
The Jewish man.
Yeah, there you go.
You're going to get us banned from YouTube, you fucking Boston piece of shit. See, that's the Boston. The good old New York The New York City has left Bronx Johnny. Now he's all Boston. And look at some of the fucking vile
at work, by
departed
the
shit
way.
coming out of his
I
mouth.
wear this shit at work. That's
Hey, do you have you ever run into Dave Portnoy up there in Boston?
I know a lot of people that look like him. I don't know if it's actually him though. Everybody does.
But I mean, have you never encountered Dave Portnoy at Barstool?
No. He's I don't like his sports takes sometimes.
Elaborate, please.
So, like he'll always take these big money bets, and I feel like he just does it to lose on purpose, which like coin and shit, just to do it. Because he takes some fucking risky ass bets. It's like you're just doing this shit. I know you're doing that for attention. No, it's like the amount of money he's betting is obnoxious. It's like, yo, you losing on purpose and that kind of money. I don't like that. Okay. With your bets, like you'll be kind of humble with your bets.
So your number one thing is that he's a bad gambler. That's why you don't like Dave Portnoy.
On purpose. No. There's bad gamblers that are like they have shit luck with it. He does the shit on.
Oh, I see.
I hate that.
Yeah, because otherwise you would have to hate Chris Pepper Stanley if you hated bad gamblers.
I mean, Stan
who didn't
not
use it
a
on
bad
purpose, but just lost.
Stan is not a bad bettor. He's just an orphan.
He hasn't bet a winning pony in years. He has not gotten a winning Kentucky Derby in years. I know this for a fact.
Is he sponsored by the Kentucky Derby? Because it seems like that's what Portnoy's doing. He gets sponsored by DraftKings, then puts in these ridiculously large bets he loses on purpose for attention with his sponsor.
He's the face of High Noon, the hard seltzers and shit. I had to see his face for a good 2 months. His cardboard cutout. He's just there doing like
in the liquor store.
Yeah. It's just insane.
In the liquor store. Yeah, I had Gronk in my liquor store forever. And I was like, Gronk's been retired for 3 years. Why the fuck is Gronk in my goddamn fucking liquor store? Every time I come in here, Gronk played on the Patriots and Bucks. I'm trying to buy some shitty IPAs in New Jersey, for fuck's sake.
Dude,
Gronk had his own monster flavor for a while. And I'm pretty sure it took 7 years off my life because I saw that and was like, if it makes him play well, it'll make me stock the shelves of Dick's Good.
Oh, yeah. That shit gives you CTE. That motherfucker has that shit in real time. You don't need to open up his brain.
By the way, final NBA playoff series, because we talked Cavs down to the Pacers 3-1, Knicks Celtics 2-1. The Thunder Nuggets are tied at 2 games apiece after the Thunder came back on the Nuggets yesterday to win 92-87. And then Warriors versus Timberwolves tonight, game 4. Minnesota leads 2-1. It's in Golden State. I like this series. This series has been a pretty enjoyable series. I'm going to try to watch this game.
Do you feel bad for Draymond?
Yes.
You guys feel bad for Draymond? He was on the radio the other day crying about how they're making him look like an angry black man.
Well, that's a good point. I know those are his words. I saw that clip. Draymond said he's mad at the media for portraying him as an angry black guy, and I would say that does not happen. No. He is portrayed as a guy who can be unpredictable on the basketball court because he's gotten about 200 technical fouls in his career to the point where when the Warriors and Cleveland Cavs were in the NBA Finals, he gets kicked out of Game 5 and suspended for Game 6. That enabled the Warriors to win those games, come back and defeat, or for the Cavs to defeat the Warriors in Game 7. So literally Draymond Green's unpredictable bullshit is shenanigans. He's punched people in the face, his own teammate. Mm-hmm. He's elbowed people. No one talks about Draymond as angry black guy. They go, Draymond Green, bit of a head case. That transcends race. You like Bill Laimbeer is a fucking head case. Bill Laimbeer, what could be described as possibly a thug. I wouldn't go so far as to say that about Draymond. I would about Bill Laimbeer. I'd say he was a thug. Draymond, I wouldn't. But the point is, it's not.
What? Wait a minute. Why would you not say Draymond because he's black?
No one's bringing some sort of modern day shit into this. What they're doing is saying, Draymond, you're fucking crazy, bro. Because
nuts.
Right?
Even Steve Kerr, when they asked him about Game 7 in the last series, what the key factor was, he said it, Draymond keeping his emotions in check.
Yeah.
He literally said that was the key to winning the series.
Yes.
It's a no one thing. And that's not a bad thing. Sometimes that emotion makes you play well. Sometimes it makes you play out of control.
It's a hindrance sometimes.
Yeah, and people have done the cost-benefit analysis with him and gone, it's okay. We want that on our team. So,
and he's one technical, I think, away from getting suspended a fucking game again. So it's not like, they picking on him.
If the Warriors somehow get past the Minnesota Timberwolves, he'll get that technical foul and be putting his team in an awful position either in the Western Conference Finals or the NBA Finals. And it's simple as this, Draymond. Everyone notices this. Everyone sees this. It'd be no different than an NFL player who gets penalty after penalty after penalty, dirty hit after dirty hit. People eventually notice. No one's bringing race into it. Don't do that, Draymond.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. It's fucked up, though. Right, and more people need to say, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
They should have called them on it, but nobody did.
No, I know, because people are fucking pussies. Not one goddamn person on ESPN can go, it's not about that, Draymond. It's about the fact that you've had more technical fouls than anyone in history.
Yeah. You think presidential candidate Stephen A. Smith would have fucking popped up with something on like, hey, brother,
and
knock it off.
all the deep shots, all the stepping on the balls, all the fucking punching his teammate right in the fucking jaw to the fact that
I would have punched him in the face too. That dude's a dick. I'm not gonna say that. I don't give him a pass on that
either. But it was, I mean, they had to trade a guy because Draymond punched him in the face, and now it's going to be what? It's what are you talking about, Draymond?
But Dave, he was happy when he punched him in the face.
Yeah,
that was a celebratory punch to the face. That wasn't angry.
More bullshit.
I wish I could celebrate like that.
It's amazing when the media, ESPN is for the fucking birds at this point. ESPN never pushes back on any bullshit. They let
it ride.
These fucking players get away with murder, and then when there's no NBA ratings, they go, well, what happened? We don't understand. It's because league-wide, you can right now, you have such a huge group of unlikable people. I mean, Kevin Durant. I don't give a shit about anything, the fans, this, that. I just come here to play basketball.
He's very sensitive.
This is what he said.
He's very sensitive.
LeBron James. I don't give a shit about the media. Fuck the media. Like, it's one guy after another who's just like, you know what? I don't care about anything except me, like, shooting basketballs and getting paid millions of dollars. There's no fucking sense of PR, public relations. There's no sense of, hey, you know what? If the fans aren't fucking selling out these arenas, we're probably not getting paid $40 million. So even if we do hate the fans, maybe we shouldn't say it out loud. Maybe we should keep some of this shit to ourselves. Maybe we should be a little bit more fan-friendly. NBA's blowing it right now. And the fact that ESPN never pushes back on that shit is fucking wrong.
Now, here's my question, because they're going to NBC soon. Do you think that has a change on their narrative? Because Jim Gray's a cocksucker. He'll fucking ask some questions. Jim Gray's a fucking asshole, but
I hope the whole TNT crew goes to NBC.
They already got signed out.
Charles and Penny and Shaq on ESPN.
Yeah.
Because they'll kowtow to whatever the fucking shit is that on ESPN. I've told you, ESPN is doing its own alternate universe sports network where they don't talk about baseball at all.
No, yeah, they got shit on that too because they were shitting on a new deal that the league got, and it was weird because they cut the deal anyway. They don't have MLB anymore, so it is what it is.
This is like their last year, but it's on like Sunday Night Baseball's on ESPN this year, and I believe though it's either this year or next season's the final season. But you're right, they paid something crazy like $2 billion or something for the NBA, and then $500 million.
I don't even know who does the games anymore. I don't even know who does the games for ESPN anymore. I don't watch it. I miss Kruk. Kruk was great on that shit.
John Kruk.
You don't remember John Kruk used to just he used to go on there like, look at the cans on that girl behind her. We're like, damn, I don't give a fuck. I love Kruk.
Now, just because ESPN doesn't talk baseball doesn't mean we won't. And it's my job to talk about it. And so even though Bronx Johnny has migrated to Boston like the little fucking traitor he is, he's at least wearing the right kind of hat. It says Judge 99. Let me give you Aaron Judge's stats as of May 12th, 2025, Aaron Judge is hitting .409 with 14 home runs, 39 RBI, 38 runs. Never
Jesus
tell
Christ.
me Ohtani is better than Aaron Judge ever again. I don't give a shit if Ohtani goes 22-4 as a pitcher. Do not tell me that Ohtani is a better hitter nor a better player than Aaron Judge. Ever. Aaron Judge is the best player in Major League Baseball by a fucking million miles. Yesterday, he had 4 hits. It's like if he's not getting a home run in the game, he's getting
going the other way.
4 hits every night.
He's going the other way, too. He's not pulling as much. He's going every which fucking way. Now, the thing that did get me nervous, they were up 9 runs yesterday, and I almost pissed myself when he fucking dove for a ball. Up 9 runs, like, no, just let it drop. Don't die. You're so big landing on your fucking wrist. Don't do that.
Oh, if the Yankees lose Aaron Judge, they are done. By the way, Aaron Judge literally is the Yankees. They're 23-17, and they're in first place in the American League East, 2 games over the Red Sox. But, I mean, let's not think that Brian Cashman has done a good job. The general manager of the New York Yankees, let me get this out, and then I'll hear your viewpoint, Johnny. The point is, Devin Williams is a fucking bust. Horrible. He lost his job as a closer, and he still fucked up the other day, a few games ago. They bring him in the 8th inning, and he gives up 3 runs. He's a piece of shit. I'm not impressed by Cody Bellinger at all. He's been injury prone. He's in his mid-30s. He fucking sucks. Our middle infielders all the way to third base. Who are these guys? I like Oswaldo Cabrera. He's not bad. Volpe has not done the job. He's regressing. He's not being a good hitter, and he's getting worse in the field. Second base, they don't have an answer for that with Jazz Chisholm now injured for 6 weeks. And guess what? Who was the guy sitting here telling you the New York Yankees don't lose Gleyber Torres, their second baseman in the last 7 years? Because when a guy is clutch in New York, there's no replacement for that. You deal with what you got in the regular season, and then you let Gleyber be Gleyber in the postseason. He's had more walk-off hits since 2018, more walk-off hits than anyone in Major League Baseball. He's been a clutch hitter his whole life. We let Gleyber Torres go. Right now, Gleyber Torres, the league average in Major League Baseball, the average Major League Baseball average is 241. Gleyber Torres is hitting 284. That's 43 points higher than the league average. Okay? Why did we let Gleyber Torres go for the Tigers? They gave him like a 1-year deal for like $14 million.
They gave him a prove it deal. But all right, but wait a minute. So you just raised the point. If he's so fucking good, why would the Tigers just give him a prove it deal? He's a mental case too. You kind of forget that.
He's not a mental case.
He's a fucking nut job. You're crazy.
No, this is good. Okay, there's 2 types of mental case. There's Draymond Green punching his teammates.
I'm talking about on the field, not off the field.
Hold on, let me get this out. Let me get it out. God damn you. You and fucking Robert today.
I didn't even fucking say anything. I wasn't even here for half the baseball.
I feel like I'm getting held down on the pinball machine.
Just look at the Dave, man. Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhythm, boys. It's music. When I'm in the fucking rhythm, just shut the fuck up for a second.
All right.
I love you, though, Johnny.
I appreciate that.
I'm wound up tight today. I have a lot of pressures. I'm once again going broke.
Oh, Jesus.
Shut up, Johnny. No, but here's the point.
Yeah.
With Gleyber Torres, why the Tigers only give him a 1-year deal? I don't know, but who gives a shit? The Yankees going to give him the same deal.
Dude, on the base paths, he's a fucking nightmare. He runs into more outs. He runs into more outs. Hold on, and a lot of errors. He wasn't a gold fucking glove. He was all. He would say a little less than mid at fucking second base. He wasn't fucking. He's not better than Jazz on defense.
Jazz is out for 6 weeks. Johnny, Jazz is out for 6 weeks, and Jazz has hit like shit.
But his defense has been fucking solid. Yeah,
I'll take one over. Okay.
No, it's better than Gleyber's. It's not better than Gleyber?
Hold on. You're putting way too much. This is second base, bro. This ain't shortstop, center field, or catcher.
They get a lot of fucking action over there. What are you talking about? We got ground ball
go into
pitchers.
the Hall of Fame. Jeff Kent is going to go into the Hall of Fame as a mid-second baseman who was a great hitter. But let's just forget about that for a second.
Okay.
My point is this. You said he's a head case. Draymond Green is one kind of head case who punches his teammate.
Yeah.
Gleyber Torres is a head case who goes on Twitter and does lots of emojis. He does like Yankees win with like 18 smiley faces. And that's supposed to be like Gleyber going crazy. Like he's happy to be on Twitter and he loves emojis.
That's fine. I'm just saying, like, he'll get in his, like, he didn't get fixed till after August, if you remember last year. He was horrid at the plate. They bat him at leadoff and he fixed his shit. They fixed him and it's carrying over this year.
When he was in the leadoff position?
315 or something like that. It was pretty high up.
Yes.
But after that, they fixed his ass. Before then, he sucked for 2 fucking years.
Time out.
He sucked for 2 years.
So wait a second, Johnny. Johnny, so what you're telling me is the Yankees unlocked Gleyber Torres after years of hitting him 5th or 6th. Yeah. They put him at the leadoff position ahead of Judge. He hits 315, and we don't capitalize on that and bring him back next year and make him the leadoff hitter this year?
But you got to see what – I don't think he was going to give the Yankees, I'll give you a prove-it deal. I don't think he was going to do that with them either. He probably wanted something long-term, and they already had Jazz there.
No, that is not the case. People said Gleyber would have re-signed anything. He was desperate to come back to the Yankees.
No, I do like Gleyber, and I'm glad he's hitting better now, but he was a head case for 2 years on the Yankees.
He's not a head case is every once in a while he doesn't run hard for first in like game 42 of a 162-game season.
It was more than once, because like if Aaron Boone benches you, Aaron Boone makes fucking cupcakes for the guys before the game. He's a fucking pushover. So for him to bench you some shit. And then also, you know who's the guy's not getting enough credit right now? Who might be rookie of the year? Ben Rice. Fucking killing it.
Ben Rice has been unbelievable. Had a big grand slam yesterday in the Yankees 12-2 win over the A's. You know who's hitting well for the A's? Remember Miguel Andujar? And I would always tell my son, this guy is a born hitter. You can just see it in some people with the way they stand and the way they swing the bat. You go, born hitter. Well, right now, Miguel Andujar, another guy the Yankees fucking let get away. Well, he's hitting over 300 for the Oakland A's. He's like at like 310 right now.
Well, they play in that minor league stadium too. That kind of helps.
I don't give a shit. The Yankees play at the fucking with the short porch.
You don't think that's kind of cool though? You see people in the outfield just sitting on beach chairs and shit, having a hot dog and a beer.
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
Been to a minor league baseball game before?
In Staten Island, I went one time. I was in college. Shit was cool. You know, I got finger blasted. That was fine.
Wait, you got finger blasted? You went full Carl Anthony Towns?
I wish. You never got finger blasted in dick hole, little Vaseline, just
what?
It's a champagne pop.
What are you talking about? You were at a baseball game and someone put their finger in your ass?
No, my dick hole. It was a brush. She was starting to be a nurse. It worked out well for everybody.
Okay.
I pissed real good, so I'm gonna just let you know that now.
Stop. I'm not. I'm trying. I gotta move on. I hate both of you. I don't really. I love both of you.
Yeah.
I have a lot going on in my life. And the Knicks aren't making things easier, and neither is Brian Cashman, because Aaron Judge will go down as the greatest baseball player to never win a World Series. I'm very nervous about that.
I think he's going to be the new Don Mattingly in that sense. I'm scared about that. And not that they're not trying, but they got to get another fucking pitcher.
Dude, this is like Mattingly 4.0. Like, he's hitting 62 home runs. This year he decided, fuck the 60 home runs. I've done that. That's boring. So why don't I hit 400 this year? This year's goal is 400.
And you know what? He's only been injured really once. Thank God for that. He's only really been injured once, and that was some faulty fucking work in L.A.
Yeah,
but it fixed.
The only thing I've seen who has turned Major League Baseball into his own personal wiffle ball league was steroided up Barry Bonds in the early 2000s.
Very fair.
Steroided up though. Judge ain't on the steroids. The motherfucker's just 6'9".
He's horsecock big, man. That's a big boy right there.
All right, Johnny, because no one trusts you, we need to put you under interrogation.
Son of a bitch. I thought I was going to get away with not doing
Nope.
Okay.
As we've stated here before, with most guests, we only do this once, possibly twice.
No.
But because Johnny's a, listen to how he talks, look at him.
Okay.
He's not very trustworthy. We've deemed him a shadowy person. We're never sure exactly what he's up to. And so the whole point about this is to put him under interrogation and to find out a little bit about Johnny and get some answers. Get some answers that we need.
No.
So, name and location, please.
Bronx Johnny, Massachusetts.
Okay, now based on what your last comment was, I think I know what you're going to go with here. But nevertheless, would you rather smuggle a bag of cocaine in your ass or a special computer microchip in your dick hole?
In my dick hole. Anything fits in my dick hole now.
Anything fits in my dick hole is not a sentence I thought the Davey Mac Sports Program would need to hear.
Yeah.
Johnny, who would win in a fight and why? A Hobbit or an Ewok?
Oh, shit. Ewok.
And
Reason
why?
being, Ewok is a fucking warrior culture. I know they cuddle and shit, but they are a warrior culture. I think they'd win.
Johnny, you got that one correct. Even though there are no right answers, there's only wrong answers in interrogation usually. I agree with you. The thing about the Ewoks, everyone's like, oh, George Lucas wanted to sell little teddy bears. Does anyone remember the fact that the Ewoks were playing bongos on the Stormtrooper helmets at the end, indicating they had probably decapitated these guys? They had cooked their bodies, and then they were using their heads as drums to celebrate?
They went jihad on those motherfuckers, man. It was about that life, son.
Johnny, would you rather be shrunk to the size of a peanut or grown to the size of a house for $1 million?
Grown in the size of... I'm a short person anyway, so I always want to be bigger, you know what I mean?
Problem is, you're grown to the size of a house. You can't fit in anywhere. Like, you can't get a good night's sleep. You're going to have to be sleeping outside all the time.
I'm going to sleep in the fucking ocean like Godzilla and shit. Just chill. I'll never be dirty. Tell you that.
Try climbing that Empire State Building, Johnny. I'm going to get in the plane and shoot your fucking ass down. Johnny, if Satan said he could make you the most powerful person on the planet, if you made a deal with him, would you take it?
No.
What if you said you live forever?
Who the fuck wants to? I think that's the worst shit ever. Don't you think? Like, why would anybody want to live forever? You're going to watch everybody you love die. You got to meet new people all the time and shit. Nah, I'm good on that.
I'd take the deal.
You would want to live forever? What do you think you could accomplish fucking living forever?
I'm going to build a fucking castle out of pretzel rods.
What the fuck?
And it's going to take me, I would surmise, at least 200 years to do that. So, yeah, I need to live forever.
But then people are going to know you live forever and shit. They're going to try to experiment on you. Your life's going to go to shit.
I know, but when it's completed, people are going to be like, look at that fucking castle. It's only pretzel rods.
You'll be around for the end of civilization at that point. You'll feel horrible and shit. You ever seen The Green Mile when that guy fucked that mouse and gave him the powers? That was crazy.
If I'm in a pretzel rod castle, I'm going to be pretty content. Now, Johnny, if we had to save the universe, I'm sorry. If we had to save you by putting your head on an animal body, what animal would you choose?
Wolf.
A wolf?
Yeah, it's my favorite animal.
Why not like a fucking gorilla? First of all, it'd probably give you some height for a change.
No, I like wolves because they always in packs and shit, and their orgies get crazy, son.
But you would want to go on a four-legged creature rather than like a monkey, like a chimpanzee, which I feel like you could live a regular life.
No. Well, first off, you're gonna have stupid motherfuckers you do hunt wolves and shit, probably more than gorilla. I still want the wolf. I like that pack mentality. It's a good thing.
How are you going to go to work? How are you going to go on a fucking computer as a wolf? They got paws. That's my point. If you're an orangutan...
Just touchscreen everything. And shit. Just rub your paw. I'll get my dick card and use it to type, dog. Like, I don't know.
Horrible answer. Johnny, in order to save the world...
No.
Would you rather give a blowjob to Frankenstein or be fucked in the ass by Dracula?
I'd fucked an ass by Dracula. He knows what he's doing. I want a dick in my mouth. I think that's terrible because you got to make and then the smell. At least you got your ass to defend that smell a little bit. And I'm pretty sure Dracula smell nice.
Well, they are known for good hygiene, cologne. I would agree with you on that assessment. But I mean, can I be trusted by it? Like, if that vampire, next thing you know, he's banging you, Johnny, doggy style, then he bites into your fucking neck, you're dead.
No, I could probably convert or some shit. And then the other thing, too, is you don't know what kind of dick they gave Frankenstein. What if they gave him fucking walrus dick or something? Like, oh, man, they gave you an animal stuff.
That's a good point. All right. But when you say convert, you don't mean like going from, say, Catholic to Jewish. You mean you converted to a vampire?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm Bronx Johnny. I'm here to suck your blood.
I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do it and shit. I'm going to be like Bill Cosby. Give you a drink, relax you, and go to town.
Did you like my impression of you right there?
It was pretty good.
Yo, I'm Bronx Johnny. I'm here to be I'm Count Johnula.
You look like Roy if he was on heroin.
He is on heroin because of the neck injury. And by the way, best wishes to Roy Harder, who is going to be rejoining us from any show that Roy can do. Roy's going to do. He's got, obviously, he's a part of the show. All right?
Oh, yeah.
Johnny, since you brought him up, give us your personal opinion of Roy Harder, but we want what your impression of him now is and what your first impression of him was.
Shit. I've always thought of him as a solid dude, a patriot. That's the first word I always think about. I remember when I was watching him on TV, he was just playing the piano in front of the fucking White House steps on January 6th. And I was like, man, and all that chaos, he could still bang out a tune. That's a
none
fucking
of this
patriot
happened,
right
folks. I don't want Roy Harder implicated. He's just lying to you. Johnny, Robert believes everything you say. And so then now, that's why I get nervous. Because I'm like, if Robert believes, at least 80% of the fucking Davey Mac Sports Program audience are also high on marijuana like Robert. And so they're going to start thinking that Roy was playing fucking his Casio.
Like the band on the Titanic. He was playing it as the Empire fell. And then was Nero with the keyboard.
No, I do love too because I've had a meal with Bobby and Roy before, and Roy knew every fucking thing in that restaurant. Oh, this is good, but you got to put this sauce on it. So he does legit. Any place he goes, he fucking eats there for real and shit. He's not just some ham and egg and telling you, oh hey, try this, try the fries, they're great. He's fries. I've had people tell me that before. Have you ever had bad fries?
He's the exact. I would say Roy is literally the exact opposite of Bronx Johnny, a man with couth and class.
Yeah, there you go.
The exact opposite of you.
I'm uncouth
and classless.
Man, I don't give a fuck about that. Who gives a fuck about class?
Johnny,
what I do cocaine with my pinky and shit? I don't give a fuck, man.
Johnny, would you rather have both arms chopped off or your dick chopped off? That's a tough one, right?
That is a tough one.
Right?
Well, I mean, my kids could still hug me, so I'd rather keep my dick.
I wish you had spread. I wish you had a few more sentences in between.
I mean, because, if they cut my dick off, right, who am I? Angel Reese and shit? Like, I like keeping my dick. All right.
I don't understand. You're a female WNBA basketball player?
Once they cut your dick off, yeah. Once they cut your dick off, that's where you go. The circus is in town, and they hiring.
Johnny, what's the best sports show of all time?
I'd say the Davey Mac Sports Show.
There you go.
I have fun on there. I don't feel like you're gonna run for fucking president on me on some crazy shit, so it's fine. You like Stephen A. running for president? I don't think you're gonna vote for him, but
I mean,
he's lost his mind, bro. I mean, he's lost his fucking mind. He's serious about it, though. It's not a gimmick. He's legit about it.
Who cares? I don't care about any of this shit anymore. I don't. I am when I go on Twitter, and I see a comedian talking about politics, I unfollow them as quickly as humanly possible. I am so sick of political talk across the board, across the fucking board. All I want to do is either celebrate and or criticize sports stars, Star Wars, Marvel, TV, wrestling, and a few other shits, and then get the hell out of here, and then go to bed.
Oh, wait a minute. Before I forget, they'll kill me for not doing this. Shout out to Boston's own, Massachusetts' own son, John Cena. How many titles is that? 17? 17-time world champion?
Talking about Cena defeating Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania? Yeah, 17 championships.
Fucking all hustle, loyalty, and respect to that man. God bless him. He earned that one.
Who would have killed you, Johnny? The WWE?
The
John Cena like, you better promote me.
Whitey Bulger's people are still around. He's gone. They're still around.
So you heard it here first.
When you see shady people in Dunkin' Donuts with the little Irish tattoos, they IRA. They'll tell you that too. I'm like, all right, I just wanted a donut. I'll be on my way, man.
John Cena has ties to the IRA.
That's what they say out here. I don't know.
Johnny, football.
Yeah.
Derek Carr suddenly retiring out of the blue.
He's a
Derek
cocksucker.
Carr decided, you know what? I'm done. I'm sick of the fucking neck issue, the back issue, this and that. So he's retiring from the New Orleans Saints. They had brought him over there from the Raiders, thought they had a franchise quarterback.
Okay.
Two questions.
Yeah.
Are the Saints regretting not drafting Shedeur Sanders, or does this mean they're going after Aaron Rodgers?
I mean, they can get into the Rodgers. I don't know if they're going to regret not getting Sanders because they were like 3 or 4 quarterbacks they could have gotten before, but I think Carr's a dickhead for doing what he did. Why don't you tell him before the draft what you're planning to do so they can build around a greedy cocksucker? I hope the Candyman fucking kills him.
Oh, I agree with you on that. I mean, the draft literally just happened. Come on. Derek, you can't fucking tell these people, you know what? You guys might want to go with a quarterback because right now my neck bones feel like graham crackers.
Yeah.
Like, you got to kind of like give the team a little heads up.
Could you imagine Aaron Rodgers in New Orleans? That's a mugshot waiting to happen.
He got so into ayahuasca and shit. It would be like fucking major league. You'd have to be sacrificing a chicken before the games. You'd have some fucking voodoo god he's worshiping.
He's going to come into the building.
What if he went like full on, like fucking voodoo guy, and he grew like dreadlocks and started like like
Lenny Kravitz and
shit.
George
Banks, he's like, we say we're going to win the Super Bowl, eh? We say we're going to win the games, yeah, and throws the touchdown down, eh?
Aaron Rodgers is dead. Call me Papa Voodoo.
I mean, Rodgers is so much fun to make fun of. I do hope he comes back. Look, he's pulling a Favre. He doesn't want to be out in 90-degree heat in training camp. So he's going to come in last week at training camp and be like, okay, I choose you. And it's, to me, if you're the Saints, you might as well do it.
You're going to take the Mud Dogs to the Bourbon Bowl, stupid motherfucker. Goddamn.
Johnny, anything going on with you before we wrap up? Anything going on with you in the wonderful world of Bronx Johnny living in Boston?
Well, I'm going to be in New York on Thursday. I got to go to my friend's mom's funeral. So we're going to go say bye to her. It's a ride in and ride out situation. I got to be at work on Friday. Boston, like, sorry to hear she's on the way out, but we need you back Friday. Like, wow, beer sells itself. The fuck I need to be here for that.
Yeah. They can't give you off Friday?
Well, I'm supposed to be working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But I'm just going to take the Thursday. And I've also taken off a day every week since I've been there. So I don't want them to get used to me working 3 days in a fucking row. Like, what is this, slave ship? Like, get it fuck out of here.
Didn't you just get this job?
I got it in November. No, October. I'm sorry. I got it in October. Got employed in the month of November. First and only person to do that.
And you've taken a day off of work every week.
Got to. I got kids at home, man. That's what I tell them.
Oh, like, you're really putting those stereotypes to bed, brother.
I mean, I sell the most in that motherfucker, so they can afford to leave me one day be free.
What do you mean
They called me fucking yesterday for Mother's Day like I was going to pick up the phone. I'm like, don't fucking call me on my day off. Get out of here.
That's horrible.
I tell all my people, if you're going to call me, make sure it's during a robbery so I can record your last words and send it to your loved ones. That's it. Other than that, don't fucking call me.
Not on a Sunday. Not on a Sunday. No employer should be calling an employee on a Sunday.
And then they get real uptight because, I still use the N-word a lot around here and shit. The customers use it. The customers say it. I can't fucking say it. And I don't use the R version. Hard R's in my vocabulary and shit. All right? They say retard a lot.
Please refrain from using said N-word on this program. But you're saying you use the N-word with an A at the end at work.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like my supervisor, big dude. He served in the military. God bless him and shit. He'll be there like this stupid N-word over here, just chilling in the back. Why don't you go lift a box, big boy? He's like, come on, John, the N-word. What are you gonna call me? Like, I heard you say it when you talking to your mixed kid.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
you're the goddamn
crazy out here. They're crazy.
Might as well call you Draymond Green.
I mean, I am angry.
All right,
Dave,
Johnny.
how you doing? Yo, you're looking good, man. Your neck is strong and shit. You lifting weights again?
Yeah, I lift weights.
Yeah, you looking good, bro. No bullshit.
I mean, IWF, Johnny. Did you know that I fucking just won the World Heavyweight Championship?
I saw that. You won it or you managing? I thought you were managing it.
If one of my guys wins it, it's mine.
Oh God! Don't be that, man.
Mine. No. My stable, the East Side Empire. Okay, we're talking first class Justin Adams. We're talking Robert Atkins. We're talking Brian Atkins. Okay, my stable, the East Side Empire. They know that I get them in positions to win a championship. I give them that opportunity. If they capitalize and they win the championship in title, sure, they're the champion, but their fucking gold is mine.
Hell yeah, you Red Auerbach out there. That's a winning coach right there, champ.
Fucking hey.
Title town. That's what's up.
And I've had a couple times, Johnny, where I've been knocked in the fucking head. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna lift the fucking weights. Anyone tries to screw over Mr. David, Mr. Champion, at one of these IWF live events. The next one is in October. Then they're gonna catch some hell. Okay, there's gonna be some hell to pay.
Can you clear something up for me? I saw a picture of you online, and I don't know if you actually hit an old lady or you were just in some old lady's face.
There is an old woman who has the same sort of blonde perm that she had since 1989. And we are not friends. We are very combative. In fact,
you didn't hit her though, right?
She and her husband
oh God
have been going on like Facebook posts with comments.
Oh God, you're getting that real.
I don't know how these people found the Facebook. I mean, all my social media is at Eastside, Dave. So I suppose it's pretty easy to find. Nevertheless, she's now in the comment section, and or her husband is in the comment section. My last fucking thing, the husband just went into my comment section and said, "Boo, hiss."
Hiss.
And it was simply a plug of me and Stanley's wrestling show.
You should have said, yo, are you more man than snake? What the fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck hisses at another man? You know who hisses? Cat.
Or the Irish Cobra. Or the Irish Cobra, Dad. Hiss.
You know what you should do? Send him a dick pic. Let him know what a real man looks like. Like that's what your wife dreams of at night, stud. Why don't you hiss on his
to get
dick?
Back at this gentleman, you want me to send him a picture of my penis?
Oh, yeah. Let him know what an alpha male does on his free time and shit. Just sends out dick pics to haters. Put some Nutella on your belly and shit. Make them feel weird about it. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna move on, Johnny. When's the last time you've done high society radio?
I've done your show more than I've done this. I might pop up on them on Thursday. I might. I work on Thursdays, man. That's part of the gig and shit.
Chris Pepper Stanley never says, "Hey, we'll do. We'll try to get. We'll figure out a way to get you on the air."
Oh, I haven't talked to Stanley in a while. We had a disagreement and shit about some stuff, so you know that always gets a little weird.
Come on, elaborate, please. No one's gonna hear. Come on.
Just us, Johnny.
It's just us. Why are you and Chris Pepper Stanley fighting?
It was some stupid. So I did a joke on Facebook or whatever, right? And then people laughing and shit. And he gets in the comment section and puts his Gets mad. I send him a dick pic with fucking Nutella on my belly and shit. It doesn't work the way you think it would. No, we good. Look at this gossipy motherfucker. Look how happy he got. Like, you guys arguing? Oh, we good, man.
The ending of that story was bullshit. I want to know, but the beginning of the story was true.
No, dude. Swear to God, we're good. We're straight. Straight.
You are
Seriously,
fucking lying. I practically have to do another interrogation with you right now because you're fucking lying through your teeth. There is absolutely something going on.
No, we're good, man. I swear to God. We talk every once in a while. Like every 2 to 3 weeks we talk. Well, minus shit. It's weird. I'm married. He's married, but
what do you mean he's married?
He's married to the game, Poppy. Yo, David's such a succulent motherfucker for gossip. Look at him. He can just lead him down. I could take him in a van with puppies and shit.
Well, I wasn't sure. Maybe if Chris Pepperstanley got married in secret and wanted to be like Mr. Private, like I'm going to elope or get married quietly. I'm not going to tell anyone. And I thought maybe you had just fucking revealed the secret. And I was excited for that.
Fucking Sanders always wanted a Liberace wedding, man. He wants everybody to know his shit. There's nothing quiet about that.
Better make sure.
Is he ever going to get married, you think?
Yeah, someday, yeah. I hope. A little too old to be like just roaming like that. You know what I mean? Like
his girlfriend right now. Have you ever met her?
Yeah, she's mad cool. She's real cool.
They go on expensive vacations a lot. I see.
There's nothing. Why are you watching that? That is a weird thing to say about a friend. He goes on extravagant lifestyle vacations and shit.
Dave Man needs $2,000. He can't PayPal that. He's got to go over. He's got to go to fucking Tahiti with the girlfriend, or it's always like he's in Barcelona, or then he's in fucking Paris. It's like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego with this guy?
To be fair, like, what do you drop when you go to AC? What do you drop on an AC vacation? You go with the kids and shit. What do you spend, like $800, $900?
I don't go. I haven't been to AC since the money's got tight. Obviously,
you never gone to Wildwood? Wildwood's cheap.
When I've gone to Atlantic City in the past, I allow myself $200 to gamble. If I lose it all, there it is. That's
pretty good.
If I make it, yeah, you just bring $200 in cash. If you lose it all, you lost it all. If you gain, you win. Wonderful. But I'm going to AC. This $200 will be spent. And that's it.
I like to go to fucking casinos with a sandwich in my pocket and shit because I don't get up. I go in there.
You know what I do well though? Whenever, I mean, it's embarrassing, but both Atlantic City and Las Vegas, anytime I just wanted to get like a couple like Jack and Cokes, I'll go to the not the roulette, to the slot machines. I'll go to the slot machines because you tend to get the waitresses walking over a lot. But for whatever reason, I always seem to win $200 on a slot machine. Almost every time.
Really?
Yes.
You got a system,
and it
or
totally
just luck?
It makes up for the $200 I'm going to lose. No, almost every time. I have insane luck with the fucking slot machines, and I don't know. I can't explain it.
Let's go pay Davey Mac's rent.
Hell yeah. Yo, you should film that. There's a lot of dudes that do those casino videos now. There's Mr. Vegas. He wins $1 million off of a slot using $700 per roll. Some crazy shit.
Wow. No, I play the
if you win 200 every slot and shit, you should do a video like, look, I'm gonna put this in there. Let's see what we get. Big money, big money, big money, big money. And you just start yelling racial slurs at the waitresses when they don't pay attention to you. I'd pay to watch that.
I'm not gonna be yelling racial slurs for some sort of gambling show. I was okay with the gambling show that you were because I like the whole big money, big. I mean, it reminds me of Press Your Luck. No whammies, no whammies, big bucks, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
There you go. Also on public TV, you motherfucker, you.
But now you can change whammies for slurs.
There you go.
You just be like, no slurs, no slurs, no slurs. Stop.
You can see one of those waitresses, hey, burrito breath, where's my fucking Jack and Coke?
Big bucks, no slurs, no slurs. Stop on the N-word. Oh no. And then like a little black card comes out and is like, you fucked up, dog.
Damn, I didn't say all that. You got that one saved in the chamber, Dave. Oh boy.
You're out of money now, bitch.
More like
Robert. Robert,
Hey, I love this show. I love it.
Robert, what is
You just get all the venom out. I love it.
Robert,
Wednesday, I will be in Naples, Florida at a comedy club. And then Thursday through Sunday, I'll be at Off the Hook in Key West. So
right.
Now
you
that
want to see
we've
me?
put, oh, sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I'll just be at Off the Hook in Key West Thursday through Sunday, featuring for Berg and Naples Wednesday. So come check it out.
Robert, I've decided to do one last segment before we get out of here.
Oh, boy.
And now that we've gotten past the message controversy, which we did get past earlier in the show, and still delivered an A-plus program, if I might say, 5 out of 5 stars. That seems to be the consensus for today's yet another magical episode. I decided let's do rapid fire messages, and now we can get it out of your system, out of people's system. Rapid fire messages. You throw them up. Thomas Dowder says this. Kirkland Red 100 says, hey, Eastside, do you think hypnosis really works? I'm thinking about going to hypnotherapy because I saw you on Ron and Fez hypnosis shows. It works if you are open-minded to it. It can work, but you really have to. They say it doesn't work with people who aren't creative and don't believe it can work. And it's a weird feeling. It's like you can remember stuff, or at least with me, I never had the I'm completely blacked out for the most part. But it was kind of like drinking a little bit and you're 4 and 5 drinks in and you're like, there's some shit I don't really remember very well. But I remember becoming a penguin or something, but then there's some shit I don't remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I found that it works.
Oh, well.
Eastside Empire, Bam Shalaka says Galactic Wrestling Federation. And Honest Doubter says, Bobby, please, this message up, then down again, then up again, until Dave gets annoyed enough to comment. And Honest Doubter, I believe this was the message that started it. And if Robert ever goes to business for himself again, I'm going to find out where he lives and electrocute him. Galactic Wrestling Federation says, while he wears an Aaron Judge hat. What the fuck? That's Galactic Wrestling Federation who's disgusted that you have become a Boston Celtics fan while wearing an Aaron Judge hat. You fucking traitor. And by the way, John, you know that Josh Hart, a member of the Knicks starting 5, his great uncle is Elston Howard, the first African-American on the New York Yankees, all-star Elston Howard. So now it really upsets me, Johnny.
Oh, man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a Knicks. There's a Knicks.
He should
Yankees
be so
connection.
disappointed in his family member because he's not a winner yet, is he? Has Josh Hart won anything?
Says, do you think the Celtics are going to win since Bronx Johnny is a good luck charm? Bronx Johnny not only is not a good luck charm. Bronx Johnny's a straight up albatross. That's what they call this fucking guy. They call Bronx Johnny is fucking twice the jinx that Robert Durst was. That's how much of a fucking jinx he is.
Well, I do talk while I piss, so yeah, you're right. You're right.
And by the way, Kirkland Red says Johnny's watching movies on local channels. I mean, that's pathetic. You're watching fucking Press Your Luck on Channel 55 in Boston.
I still watching The Heat of the Night with Carl Weathers on there sometimes. It's pretty good. Life's all right.
I love it. In The Heat of the Night with Carl Weathers, you're fucking it up on purpose.
No, he's on some episode. No, he was on the later seasons. I was like, oh shit, that's Carl Weathers.
I thought you're talking about the film with Sidney Poitier.
No, the show with Archie.
Your joke would have been good if that's what you're doing. And finally, an Honest Doubter says the exception to it must be in movie theaters is Netflix Coen Brothers Ballad of Buster Scruggs, best thing Netflix ever did. I've got no issues with that, but movies made for streaming services are far different than your classic 1970s, 80s movies made for TV. Okay, there is come on, The Irishman's a movie, right? I get that. Yeah, the fucking other shit's a movie. You know what I'm saying? But Brian's song was clearly made for television.
It could have been in movie theaters. It was just because it was an interracial dynamic. They didn't want to put it in theaters, is what that was.
And by the way,
what theater would they put it in?
Segregated.
And by the way, if you are into Yaddle Chattel, the Star Wars show, I'm doing an episode in 3 hours. So both Davey Mac Sports Program and Yaddle Chattel will be uploaded, but the DMSP will go first.
You like Andor,
Dave?
Dave?
Will be here tonight.
You like Andor?
What's that?
You like that show Andor? I want to check it out, but I'm like iffy on it.
Love it.
It's good. All right, I'll give it a look.
It's great.
I'll give it a watch.
Andor is sensational. Andor. They've done something fantastic with Andor. I would absolutely recommend Andor to anyone who's mildly into Star Wars.
Because it's after
the
Rogue
Acolyte.
One, right?
We'll stay away from the Acolyte.
Okay.
But Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2 were great, and Andor seasons 1 and 2 are great.
All right, I'll check out Andor. I love the Mandalorian. Mandalorian's pretty good.
My issue with Andor.
Won't like Ahsoka. You will hate the Acolyte. It's one of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever seen. So just stay away.
I've seen people murdered online. I wanted to just hate watch it. Like, I'm not gonna waste my energy on that.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
It's because it's also boring. See, the cardinal sin of the Acolyte is it's just fucking painfully boring.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, that's it. The legend, Bronx Johnny. We got to thank you live from Boston as you've been giving us NBA final or Eastern Conference semifinals correspondence. You're there. You're on the scene. Game 5, we at least know that's definitely going to happen. You're going to be there in Boston. Will you be attending the game?
If I can get some tickets, it'd be wicked awesome, right? That's how we say it out here, right? Wicked awesome. Woo!
You sound real natural as a Boston guy.
Fucking Sam Adams all day, man.
Like wicked awesome, man.
Yeah.
You're as believable Boston as fucking Pedro Pascal and Narcos is from Boston.
I'm so happy to be here. I don't know if you can tell. I bleed green and white. It's great.
That'll do it. I want to thank you, Johnny, very much.
Same, my friend. Thank you for having me.
You know that?
What'd you call me?
You're such a delight, I said.
Oh, I thought you said something else. There's no need to use language like that.
And Robert, you're such a delight as well.
Always fun to be here, Dave, man. Thanks for being part of the team.
There was no sarcasm there.
Not at all. Correct.
Johnny, there was definitely sarcasm there, Johnny.
I didn't feel that at all. It got a little, I left the window open, it got breezy. That's all that was. That's all that was.
And that'll do it. For Bronx Johnny, for Bobby Tenborough, my name is Eastside Dave McDonald. Good night, everybody. Mm-hmm.